So let me make sure I got this straight.
Mm-hmm.
We watched BAPS.
Yep.
And we watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze.
Absolutely.
And let's see, what other god-awful movies that we watched when it's Brandon's turn to pick a movie. And then this nigga pulls this out, which means he knows what a good fucking movie looks like. He just doesn't give a fuck.
I mean, he made a point. He got a point. He got a point this time.
It's different types of good. Jeff, you know this. You had a series. You had a series on your podcast. Bad meaning bad or bad meaning good. Sometimes bad is good. Sometimes bad is good.
Sometimes, yes.
And sometimes good is good. This is a good. The other ones were bad good.
This was great.
And I can't believe when this first came out, I think that's around the time where I had just like started getting into movies, like really just watching movies, getting deep into them. And I was like, oh, this feels kind of snobbish. And I kind of like turned my nose up at it, like, nah, he was trying to be too smart, showing off. But then I was like, somebody was like, no, you need to watch it again. Old eyes. I was like, okay. Oh no, this was really good. What was I thinking back then? And then that's when I just became like a huge Nolan fan. Like anything he makes, I'm going to go see. So
I have a confession to make.
Uh-oh.
I've seen this movie before.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, we're talking about Memento, ladies and gentlemen. Memento. I've seen this movie before. I completely forgot what it was about. I completely forgot seeing it. I know I've seen it because I remember Joey Pants being in it.
Hey, Lenny.
I completely nothing. And I'm glad that I forgot. I tried to watch this movie. There's a ton of people who will say for things they love a lot that they wish they could forget something so they could watch it again or experience it again or view it again.
Mm-hmm.
Getting to the ending of this movie was one of the most rewarding moments that I've had in a long time when it came to watching films. And I know I've seen this movie before because my wife remembers the movie. She remembers it vividly.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, I don't remember a thing about it. I don't know where the fuck I was at when this came out. But that nigga looked just like Brad Pitt from the back.
Oh, Guy Ritchie?
Guy Pearce. I have to say that for the record because I couldn't not think about how much that nigga looked like Brad Pitt from Seven throughout this entire movie.
Oh, I was thinking Fight Club, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, Fight Club too. Just that era of Brad Pitt, they look just alike from the back. And then he turns and faces you, and he got that duck face, and you're like, oh,
that's not Brad Pitt.
Oh
no, that's not Brad.
Yeah. Now I know how that nigga dreads felt like in fucking Strobe Light Honey. Come into the light, come show off yourself. Ooh, yo, I'm sorry, I thought you were someone else. But the movie's incredible. The acting is incredible. I have to say, because everybody who's watching this has seen this movie, and if you haven't, I really don't want to spoil anything. Like, it's hard to discuss a movie like this because there's people who haven't seen it yet. But I will say this.
Well, if they haven't seen it, you may just want to check out. Like, don't watch.
Yeah.
Don't listen to us. Like, yeah, because we're going to spoil it. Can't help it.
I will say this for the record. Natalie, for the record, if a nigga showed up at my house in my boyfriend's car wearing my boyfriend's clothing, I'd fuck with you too.
I thought Natalie was the worst person in the movie.
Why wouldn't she be the worst? Nigga, you pulled up in her boyfriend's fucking Jaguar, wearing her boyfriend's fucking clothing. Why wouldn't she be the worst? Quiet as kept, I'd do everything I could to fuck with you too.
But wasn't her thing that... Wait a minute.
She never thought that Leonard killed him. She thought Teddy did it.
No,
okay.
No, you can say that, but the nigga ain't got no memory. So he forgot that he was driving her boyfriend's car and wearing his clothes. But you know who wouldn't forget what that Jaguar looked like? His Jimmy's girlfriend. So yeah, she think that Teddy did it because Teddy, she was like, he's a dirty cop. He's a dirtbag, and he probably did this. But at the same time, she ain't gonna treat him with no respect either because, nigga, again, where'd you get the car from?
Wait. All right. So maybe it's just me watching it since I haven't watched it in a while. Was Teddy really a cop?
Yes.
He really was a cop.
Yes.
Because I think around the third act, I was just giving vibes off like, is he playing along like he a cop? It just felt like he was just playing along.
He was a cop who helped him figure out the second person who attacked him and his wife. And then once he realized, because nobody believed him, but once he realized that like this shit was real, that he can't remember him, he was also a dirty cop. And he was like, I can leverage this shit for my own gain.
I got that stuff. I just thought,
but he was an actual cop.
Well, I knew he was dirty, like just a dirty person in general, because everybody's kind of moving kind of murky in this movie.
Well, yeah.
For some reason, I'm just like, is he really a cop? I don't know. I'm going with it right now, but I wanted to just bring it to the show. Like,
well, there's a theory that this whole thing is made up.
It is because it's by the main character. It's by him. He's doing all this. Like he's orchestrating everything to be in this loop. He's gonna be in this forever loop.
No, I'm saying it's a theory that the whole story is made up in his head, and he's just in the mental institution, thinking this all through.
I was thinking that he was in the mental institution because that story that he's telling about the other guy is him. It really is him.
Oh, you didn't notice? There's a point in time when he finishes the story about James or whatever old boy's name is. He said it like a million times. I'm ashamed of myself. Right. But there's a point in time when they show him at the end,
Sammy Jenkins.
When he gets to the end of his stomach or story, Sammy, where they cut away from him and it kind of just it blips the guy out and Lenny is sitting there in the chair instead. And that shows that what Teddy has been telling him is true, that this wasn't his story, it was your story, and you just incorporated it. But it could be that he's still sitting there and somebody's trying to break through his insanity to reach him. They did it later in Inception, so why not?
Well, there's a scene with I saw this the last time I watched this, I watched like an hour-long YouTube video about the movie afterwards. And so that's why it became even more one of my favorite movies. But there's a scene, well, not a scene, but there's multiple scenes where he has this picture. There's this picture of Natalie and Jimmy, right? There's this picture of Natalie and Jimmy. And the first time you see the picture, Jimmy has a full beard and mustache. The second time you see the picture, it's the same picture. His face is clean shaven. There's nothing on it. The second time you see it. But it's the same picture. And so you're trying to figure out like which one of these is real. How's the picture look? Was it different? Because when you look at it when it's clean shaven, he doesn't know it's the same guy. So a lot of people think, and also on the director's cut, Nolan does like a conversation about it, and there's 4 endings to the movie. There's 4 different endings to the movie, and when you watch the movie on the video on DVD, it's like when you watch it, it plays a different. I think it said something like it plays a different version of it each time, of like the ending of the movie. And each ending is 20 minutes long. It's like that ending scene, but there's like subtle differences in each one of how it ended, so that you don't really know which one is real.
We can all agree that throughout the film, we realize that Lenny or Leonard is an unreliable narrator, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but he even says that like the memory is totally fallible. But
yes, because he said memories. That's why he take pictures, because memories are unreliable.
But due to the fact that we watch in real time his memories get altered, it's like your pictures ain't reliable either. The part that I loved the most in this movie was actually him with Natalie, when Natalie finally gets mad at him and is like, your wife is a whore. And you're a fucking nitwit, and you're gonna forget all of this because before I said a goddamn thing to you, I took every pin in the house and put it in my fucking purse.
Can I tell you, I forgot that scene where he slugged her. I was like, oh my God. I like jumped. I was like, I just totally forgot about that. I was like, oh, you really did get mad for a second.
And she went out and sat in the car and waited like 10 minutes for that nigga to forget. It came back in.
But you know what? When I saw that part, I was like, that's fucking scary. That is fucking scary.
That's why I said she was evil right there.
No, she's not. I mean, yes, she is, but nigga, you killed my boyfriend.
No. You are acting like she's just some regular person living a regular life.
I'm not.
No, her boyfriend.
Like she's a regular person living a regular life. I'm acting like, look, Brandon, I'm acting like if someone were to pull up in front of your house right now, some woman were to pull up in front of your house right now with no memory, driving Brandy's car and wearing Brandy's clothing, you wouldn't be that gracious towards them.
If Brandy was living a life where people could take my shit and sell it any fucking day because I'm dealing with drug addicts, and it's so simple. She's a drug dealer. She's dealing with drug addicts. They could easily beat him for his shit and sell that shit.
And she didn't seem too heartbroken. You know what I mean?
She can't act heartbroken in front of the nigga because
why? He'll forget. Why?
But because she needed him to go kill Dodd.
Being heartbroken would make him want to do that more.
Exactly.
That's what he was saying. He was like because she told him, she was like, I lost somebody too. And he just wrote it down like she pities you, so she'll help you out. But she knows. She's like, the person who I lost is the person who's associated with Teddy. So I'm going to give you his information and let you know what his real name is.
I just want to know why when Leonard was asleep, she ain't run through his shit and look at his pictures. That was my only issue with the movie, because she would have saw a picture of Teddy.
Well, she might have. We just don't know because, again, I don't think they showed the entirety of what went on. I mean, they did show a lot. Was this like a 2-day span of time, maybe 3 days?
Say
a
3
month?
times.
Like
that's the thing. He loves fucking with time, so we don't know.
Yeah,
we don't.
It
could have been a year as far as we concerned.
Well, we know it was at least 3 days. Well, we know it was at least 5 days because we've seen him wake up 5 times. Like he's like, it's another day. Like he's waking up. So it's been at least 5 days.
I get Teddy's point too. He kind of like, all right, bro, this game that we playing, you got to get the fuck up out of here. Go somewhere else with this shit, because this shit eventually gonna catch up.
Well, Teddy's whole thing was he wanted the fucking money.
Wow. Yeah, I know that.
And he couldn't get the money back. The whole movie, he's trying to get the money. The whole movie, he's like, yo, let's take my car. You want me to drive for you? He's just trying, because the money's in the fucking trunk.
It's got to be a weird experience to know that ain't his fucking car and not be able to say anything about why you know it's not his fucking car when he's like, that's my car.
Mm-hmm.
This was a movie that I tried to watch last night, but I fell asleep halfway through it. And when I woke up, it was further down. And so I had to go back to about 30 minutes into the movie and really just sit back and watch it. And once I sat back and watched it, I was like, this is stunning. It's stunning now. For the shit that came out in 2000, I can't imagine what niggas were like in the streets when this came out in 2000. I have to imagine the people who saw this shit in 2000 were the most obnoxious motherfuckers in the world.
Yeah. Oh, you got to see this movie.
Oh, you haven't seen Memento yet? Oh my God. Oh my God. You have to fucking watch it, and then let's discuss it over hot tea and a Sobe.
But you know what I realized when I started watching this movie? And I could realize how times have changed. I literally had to just put down my phone. I was like, I gotta like focus, and I had to watch this, no distraction.
Yep. And I was actually laughing about the fact that this came out before cell phones.
Well, cell phones were out, just cell phone
They weren't.
cameras weren't out.
Yeah.
But here's the
Oh,
funny
yeah.
thing about the movie, right? Everyone talks about how the movie starts at the
Yeah.
at the end and then goes backwards, right?
Mhm.
And then you figure out everything from the beginning at the end.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
it also is going forward at the same time.
Mhm.
Because every scene in black and white is going forward in time. And
Mhm.
the rest of the scenes are going backwards in time until they converge. And so you get this like conflicting version of the story going in opposite directions. It's really like that dude, man. I know it's in vogue to nowadays sometimes where it's like you got stands and then people try to be like, well, it wasn't that good. But I'm like, yo, this dude brain is different than other people's brains.
Yeah.
This
Which-
dude's
which-
brain, Christopher Nolan's brain is different, man.
Mhm.
Which makes me just amused, I guess. Now that I've seen this and I've seen Inception, I've seen Tenet, which are all three just spectacular
Interstellar.
movies. To see that nigga do Batman Begins in these movies that are just like cut and dry, just like linear.
It
I
felt like
wonder how much it took out of him to have to do a linear, regular ass movie.
it probably was like, oh, I guess I'm dumbing myself down.
Well, he even did some cuts like that in Oppenheimer, so he didn't even do that linear.
Yeah.
Oppenheimer was good too.
Yeah, that
But
was great.
so now that when you think about it, like Batman Begins is just such a and the Dark Knight was fantastic because of Heath Ledger, but it's also just like a Batman movie.
I mean, but look, you're talking to a man whose favorite one of his favorite movies is Tokyo Drift. So it's like, okay, I can kind of see it.
Yeah, but no, I'm just saying I can't see him doing it. Like this is beneath me.
Well, the next one
Did
comes
he-
out in July, The Odyssey, which
Yeah,
is
they
exciting.
mad already.
That shit might be the one. It might just be the
Have
one.
you seen the cast? Not to get sidetracked, but have you seen this cast?
Incredible.
It's
A
Matt
blackout in
Damon,
Detroit got
Tom
people going
Holland,
nuts.
Matt Damon, Tom Holland, Zendaya, Robert Pattinson, Anne Hathaway, John Bernthal, Charlize
Lupita
Theron,
Nyong'o.
Corey Hawkins, Lupita Nyong'o, James Remar. Like, what in the world? Like, this cast is
but
absurd.
You're saying it like people would turn down the opportunity to be in a Christopher Nolan movie.
That's
One,
what it is. His ring bell. So it's like, yeah, of course I'm gonna be in this movie. I don't give us a 2-minute part. I'm in it.
now if you had told me that all these people were signing up to be in the next Fear of a Black Hat movie, I'd be like, damn, that nigga pulled it together. But this is Christopher Nolan. Like everybody, Jesus called. He was like, can he get a part? But I'm excited to see it. I was excited to see this movie once I finally sat down and watched it. But I'm just like, after watching it, I was literally stunned. Like, how the fuck didn't I remember seeing this movie? And usually my wife talks through movies. Like, she'll ask me questions knowing I don't know the answer just so that she could say something. She was telling me I need to pay attention.
Hey,
It's an all-time great movie.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Like, it's an amazing movie. And Joey Pants and Carrie did this right after they did The Matrix. That's how Joey Pants got the job. Carrie-Anne Moss recommended him.
Carrie-Anne Moss has this great ability to either look at her and be like, ew, or then you look at her and be like, oh, I feel sorry for her. You know, depending on the role, and she does it so well. Good or bad.
Yeah.
She's a great actress.
I liked her better in this movie than I did in The Matrix. Like, as far as the acting ability, because with The Matrix, everything in The Matrix just seemed so stilted in the conversation. Like, it all just seemed like there was no depth to it. Whereas this was a great performance by Carrie.
And I don't appreciate everybody. Anytime somebody got heightened, they are quick to say this man is mentally ill or use the R word. And
The R word, but it's 2000. Remember, Black Eyed Peas made a whole song about it and then had to change it to Let's Get It Started.
Oh, yeah, you are right. I forgot all about that little tidbit.
I will never forgive the Black Eyed Peas for that, ladies and gentlemen, for making their song originally before it was "Let's Get It Started." It was "Let's Get."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you can finish it.
Let's get retarded.
Yeah.
But
The
I mean, at
chorus
the
was literally,
time,
"Let's get retarded." Ha. And before you say it, Brandon, a low down dirty shame. When Wayman was dancing in the club, that's how they were. That's how they used to egg people on the floor. Go Wayman, get crazy, get stupid, get retarded.
that's just the word people used
It was
back then.
2000s,
Yeah.
right? Like there was a lot of things people did. That
I
just
don't even
wasn't
think. I
acceptable
mean,
back then.
it eventually became used strictly as a pejorative, which is why we don't use the word anymore, because it's only used in the pejorative sense now. But I mean, 25, 30 years ago, it was just the word. Like if a doctor would say that, like it was just they would put mentally on the front, but they would just, that was the word that was used for those things.
Also, I'm pretty mad about the fact you said 20 or 30 years ago, and that's still almost 2000.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Damn.
20, 25, 30, 20, 25, 25, 30 years ago. That's what you use.
God damn.
I'm not,
so
I mean, today it doesn't work, but you know, that's how time works. There's a lot of things that, you know, change over time.
So
They used to call us Negroes and not in the pejorative on TV.
They used to call us Afro-American.
Like on TV, they would just say the Negro. Like they weren't even trying to be racist. It would just be the Negro. Like that's just what they said on TV back in the 60s.
My dad was like, "You are not Afro-American. You have never had an afro." I was like, "Okay, Dad, thanks."
But if you turned on CNN today and they said the Negroes are out in a protest, you'd be like, "What? like what?"
The blacks are out in a protest. Oh wow.
So when we found out, like, y'all saw this, like, Brandon, did you see this when it first came out?
No, I saw it. I didn't see it till I got to college, so a little bit later, a few years later. But that's when I first started college.
Jeff, when did you first see it? I mean, like all the way through, because you said you had to go back and watch it again.
I want to say I saw it somewhere around home release. And I remember one of my buddies at the time, he bought it and he was just talked about it glowingly. So I just sat there and watched it. And yeah. Let's just say I wasn't mature enough to handle the movie at that time.
Well, you also it's one of those movies where you got to pay attention.
And that's my thing.
Because if you don't,
I was super young, so I was kind of like, okay, whatever's going on, let me do this, you know, just doing other things, but then paying attention to the movie. Then I want to say I saw it again, maybe in like 2005, and I was like, oh wow, what did I miss? How did I not like this film? And I remember I bought it for myself.
So my question for y'all is this. Actually, I have a couple questions, but 2000 Memento comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Is Memento your version of Tenet for generation whatever these young kids are now? Because I feel like kids who watched Tenet didn't pick up anything the same way a lot was probably missed when kids our age watched Memento at that age.
I would say to you, most people who watched Tenet didn't get it. Not just kids. Like when Tenet came out, I saw a whole bunch of people complaining they don't understand what the fuck is happening in this movie.
Remember, initially they just wanted to just take it to streaming, but he fought to get it in theaters during COVID. And the people that went to go see it, half of them were just like, what? And the other half was like, oh my God. Yeah. I remember that. It was half and half. It was no in between.
This movie was done more, you know, this movie was done more straightforward. No, I don't want to say straightforward, but it was done
in a I don't want to say it, in a clever, cutesy way. Oh, you know, the beginning of the movie is the end, and you just got to keep watching, and you'll figure things out. You know what I'm saying? But Tenet is more of you got to watch
misdirection.
Yeah, and you got to be like, okay, because it's always.
I might go
for
back
me,
and
I know,
rewatch Tenet.
it leaves a lot of open questions. You start asking more questions as you see it. And I think that's the sort of the point of the movie where people just, he makes his movies and he just like, hey, y'all take it from here, whatever y'all feel. When I'm starting to see now is more people accepting Tenet now, when Memento was just like, oh no, you love it. Initially, you see it, you love it. Tenet was kind of like a little push and pull.
The only one I haven't seen was Dunkirk of his movies.
I just don't. I'm not a big war movie guy.
You know what war movie I did enjoy, because I'm not a big one, but there was one, I think it's called 1917, where it was just a single camera.
Mm.
And so it was like that scene in Daredevil, but it was about a guy who's sending a message that'll stop 1,600 men from walking into a deadly trap. And it's just one camera following this guy all around. Only problem with that movie was it came out right before COVID hit. It was a long take feature, a continuous take feature. So if you ever get a chance to watch that one, 1917, do so. It was really good.
I think I've only seen like 4 war movies in my life. Probably Platoon, Full Metal Jacket.
Full Metal Jacket, definitely.
Fury.
Forrest Gump.
And yeah, Forrest Gump. But that was kind of like, because then if I see that, I got to throw Dead Presidents in there. So it's kind of like, I don't really want to throw that in there. But you just like in the jungle, Vietnam, all that stuff.
You know what's crazy? Full Metal Jacket. I don't think I've ever actually seen the second half of that movie. I think I make it all the way to where the drill sergeant gets killed and me so horny. And then I just kind of just...
Love you long time.
Right? I think I've seen what I need to see in this movie.
So, Rashanii, you said you forgot about this movie. So my question to you is, at what point did you figure out what was happening? Was it really all the way to the end? With the reveal?
No. About halfway through. First of all, that first scene, I thought he had shot Teddy.
He did.
I did.
The beginning.
He did.
Yeah, I thought he shot, but then at the end, that ain't so he.
No, he killed Teddy.
But at the end, it shows him killing Jimmy. And
that's the beginning.
No, yes. So it went from the end to the beginning. Mm-hmm. So what I'm saying is, if I'm Teddy, ain't no fucking way I'm going back to this place with Lenny. Ever.
Oh, you said where you're not going back to where he killed him.
Yeah, because I'm not going back there knowing that, everything that happened when we said at the beginning where he's like, I need to make you a villain. Your name is John. It all works for me. It all fits.
My name is John G. There's a ton of John G's out here.
There's a John G in every city. Well, you're it now. And writes down his license plate and everything. After that conversation, after that argument, I wouldn't have gone back with him. Ever.
But you gotta remember, he wasn't aware of all that stuff that he did. Lenny did that shit on purpose so that he can give himself a purpose.
That motherfucker. So knowing that, this just dawned on me. Oh my God. Lenny is the fucking Alvin Mack of the Christopher Nolan universe. You the poop butt that killed my wife. I ain't even seen your wife before. I was helping you out. Nah, I know you. Yeah.
I mean, he could be the other dude too, because you do what you do to have to play. That may go keep playing for the rest of his life.
For the rest of his life, he needs purpose.
Luckily, Teddy was using him, so like you can say, well, he kind of deserved it. But he absolutely was like, oh, I killed the dude? But I don't remember it. It's not satisfying to me. I need to keep this shit going.
Mm-hmm. Nigga went vigilante style.
But he was supposed to get a tattoo on his heart to remind him that he killed the guy who killed his wife. That's what that picture was. So they took a picture of him all bloodied up after he killed him, and he's smiling and he's pointing to his heart. And he's pointing to his heart to remind himself, go get a tattoo here to remind me that I took care of it. But he never got the tattoo.
He said, "This the happiest you ever, you was as happy as you ever seen you be, because we finally got the motherfucker." So yeah.
And it actually does show a scene where he's laying with his wife in like a dream sequence sort of thing, and he has "I did it" tattooed on his heart. So that does track, and it does make sense. Am I supposed to believe his wife's alive?
No, she's dead.
So she died of a diabetic from the insulin shots that he gave her, right?
The way I take the film, yes. He's the story he's telling about the other guy is his story.
Yes.
That's how his mind, I guess, have everything that happened. That's how his mind looks at it now. And that story is a story that he goes with to take his mind and do what he do.
And that's what Teddy said. Like, if you lied to yourself enough times and then you forget that you lied to yourself, your brain is going to believe the lie that you created. And when he kept talking about, I conditioned myself, I'm different than Sammy because I conditioned myself to remember, he's conditioning himself to believe a lie for the rest of his days.
Yes.
That's some deep shit.
Hey, this movie is so layered. That's why I love it so much. It's such a layered film.
If you had started off with this, Brandon, I've been doing this with you for like 7 years, 6 or 7 years, bro. Problem Child, Home Alone.
Good in different ways.
Meet the Parents.
No, first of all, Meet the Parents is better than this.
Brandon, I'm going to tell you something.
And there's a new Meet the Parents coming out this year. Did you know that?
Yeah,
Fokker-in-Law.
I thought of you immediately.
I'm gonna tell you something, Brandon. This film makes up for everything that you've done so far.
No, Brandon. I'm gonna tell you this. This film is like when you get F's every single day, and then you come home with an A+ paper. And now your parents know you can get it, and now your parents know you can get an A+. If your next paper is a D-,
oh, now you know what he gonna do now. I know I can see his face right there. He about to pick some crazy shit next go around.
He already said he was gonna do Catwoman.
I was considering Catwoman next. It's on the board.
3 things. He said Catwoman. He said something else is horrible, and he said Memento. Like those 3 things are alike.
They are like.
They are movies.
Catwoman is on the board. I don't know if I'm gonna pick it, but it's on the board. Also, because I haven't seen Catwoman in so long, I can't believe it's as bad as people say it is.
Trust me.
I can't believe it.
Through the whole film. I tried to do it. I said, let me just go back and see have we been putting a lot on it. I got halfway through. I'm turning this shit off. I didn't even make it to the end.
I'm not gonna pick that. I need a film that you can finish. I'm not gonna pick that.
I think I made it to Catwoman playing basketball.
Ooh, buddy.
And then I tapped out.
I'm not gonna make us do that. That's too much.
But it's just shit like that just shows me that you're an absolute genius. Like you're a genius, but then that makes you a villain because you know what a good movie looks like. Exactly. And you're able to equate it in your head to why you're able to show bad movies so consistently.
A genius who just gets bored. You want chaos.
Does a good movie not feel a good movie feels better after you've seen a bad movie?
So that's what you were doing? You were setting us up with this and you got to Memento. It's like, okay.
Yes, exactly.
We are not fucking science projects. What is wrong with you?
Nigga, you made us watch Baps.
Baps? I had fun with Baps.
I'm going to have them watch 3 bad movies and then come with this banger. Watch how their brain work.
Mm-hmm. Watch them praise me.
I'm a genius.
Mm-hmm.
I told you, I have my own list separate from y'all lists. And it's a mix of good, bad, and ugly. And you gotta mix, you gotta weave through it. You know, I can't just do a bunch of the good movies I got, because then what's gonna happen?
We get more good movies to watch. You act like movies are finite. I mean, they are finite, but not for us. I
got some heat coming up though. But I just deleted Catwoman. because I'm not going to make us watch a movie that we can't get.
Thank you.
So I deleted
thank you for that.
Catwoman. Oof. I'm not deleting Pluto Nash though. Not deleting Pluto Nash.
Have you watched Pluto Nash?
I don't think
Not since it came out.
Have you watched Pluto Nash? Like seriously?
See,
Not since it came out.
so let's do it like this. My homie Scar loves Drop Dead Fred.
Oh God.
Brandon, is this movie your Drop Dead Fred?
Drop Dead
No,
Fred's like
I don't love Pluto Nash. It's just a good conversation piece.
No, it's not.
It's not. I know Pluto Nash bad when my mom couldn't finish it.
You know what? Pluto Nash was in that realm of space where Eddie Murphy just couldn't get right. Because right before or right after that nigga made Showtime.
Honestly, I don't even think it was about him getting right. I just think he was in that mode of, y'all paying me to do this? I kind of like the script. Okay. And whatever happens. He's already gotten paid, so it don't matter if it bombs or whatever. He's still gonna be Eddie Murphy.
It's still amazing to me that nigga made a horrible movie like Showtime when the other person who's in it is fucking Robert De Niro.
But even with all those films he did, and then when you get to Dreamgirls, you're like, oh, he still got his fastball if he really wanted.
If he really wanted.
That's what I'm saying. I think it was a thing of like, I don't know if the drive was there anymore. Not to speak for him, but you're like, this is Eddie Murphy. Like, he should be coming out with bangers and bangers. I was watching this week because my wife said she couldn't really remember Harlem Nights like that for whatever reason. And we was watching, I was like, damn, he was just so good. He got to a certain point. I think it was just like, this shit ain't challenging no more. Let me just go do this family friend stuff. Dr. Dolittle bangs. Okay, I'll do another one. That one banged. Okay, I'll do another one. Till eventually,
Ooh, you know what? It actually, God, I don't know, bro.
We give him a lot. Shrek checks either.
we give him a lot of credit. I don't know. I'm looking at it. So in 1992, he did Boomerang, right?
Goated.
Following Boomerang. So before Boomerang, it was Another 48 Hours, Harlem Nights, Coming to America, Beverly Hills Cop 2, The Golden Child, Beverly Hills Cop, and Saturday Night Live. Okay, that was before Boomerang.
Mm-hmm.
Following Boomerang, The Distinguished Gentleman, Beverly Hills Cop 3, Vampire in Brooklyn.
I love Vampire in Brooklyn.
Ahoy, motherfucker!
That's where we get it from. The Nutty Professor, Metro. He did
Metro
Mulan.
Underrated.
Metro is a bizarre movie.
Metro underrated.
It's bizarre. I don't know. It's something.
He did Mulan, which goated, in my opinion. Then he did Dr. Dolittle. Then he did Holy Man. Then he came out with Life, which, Jeff, you got to listen to that one too. Listen to Life and listen to Belly. Those are two favorites because I stand on business that Marcus was the villain throughout the movie Life.
But how do y'all feel about Life? What was y'all? It
wasn't a comedy, that's for damn sure.
Wait, no, it wasn't a comedy. There were funny parts in it, but it was not a comedy.
That nigga's name wasn't Marcus. What the fuck was Martin Lawrence's name in that movie? It don't matter. It was his Claude. It was all Claude's fault. Everything. Claude was the villain in Life. So after Life, Bowfinger came out, which is one of my favorite movies of all time. Then The Nutty Professor 2. Then Shrek. Then Dr. Dolittle 2. Then Showtime. Then The Adventures of Pluto Nash. Then I Spy. Then Daddy Daycare. The Haunted Mansion. Shrek 2. And then Dreamgirls. After he did Dreamgirls, he came out with Norbit and Meet Dave and Imagine That and Tower Heist and 1,000 Words.
Tower Heist is sneaky good. It ain't a great movie,
Tower
but
Heist is like a Ocean's 11 type movie.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. But what I'm saying is he made a splattering of good movies, a smattering of good movies amidst a whole...
Well, no, not a smattering. He had like 20 years of good movies.
His
But
good
those-
movies are not the norm. They are the oasis in a desert of mid.
But the second half, those family friendly movies carried him.
Yes, they did.
When he catered to more children, that was just his wave.
Yep.
I ain't even mad at that because I know them checks were hitting.
Oh no, I'm not worried about the checks. I'm just worried about the production. I didn't get paid. I had to watch the movie.
But that's the thing. He got within his filmography alone, he got so much goated stuff sprinkled in there. You just kind of be like, yeah, okay, it's Eddie Murphy. He did it, he did this. I mean, I can't speak for Pluto Nash and Meet Dave
Petro.
and all those movies like that. It is what it is.
Yeah. But
I don't think there's nobody with a perfect filmography. I don't think.
No, there's not.
Keanu
But he had
Reeves.
20 years of heat.
No.
Keanu Reeves.
No. And I'm a Keanu fan.
Brad Pitt.
No.
Possible.
Brad Pitt.
Possible.
I would posit him.
Oh, let me look at Brad Pitt's filmography real quick.
Cause it might be. He might be okay.
Okay, so
Rashanii, did we do How Stella Got Her Groove Back?
No, we did not do
Oh,
Tay
we didn't do
Diggs
that?
acting Jamaican.
Okay.
no, he doesn't.
Tay
doesn't have-
Diggs, Tay
Brad
Diggs
Pitt-
Jamaican.
Brad Pitt doesn't have a no. It was a good guess, but I'm seeing some clunkers here.
Yeah, that's true. I saw World War Z.
And don't forget about Meet Joe Black. So here we go.
Meet Joe Black was not that bad.
It was too fucking long.
It was very long. But it's not, but it also was not made for us.
Then you can that man started hitting that Jamaican accent. I was like, oh my God, what is happening right now?
Meet Joe Black was 100% made for romance. I liked it for what it was worth. But no, we have not yet done that movie, Brandon. And speaking of movies, my movie is next.
Well, hold on. There's one more question before we get to your movie. Where does this rank on Nolan's movies?
Oh wow.
I got it at number 3.
People
People talk a lot about Interstellar, but
love it.
I got
People
Interstellar.
love that movie.
They love it to fucking pieces. I got Interstellar at like number 4.
And Interstellar's not that high.
Okay, what's 1 and 2?
Number 1 for me is Inception.
Okay.
I loved Inception from the first time I saw it, and that ending had people walking out that theater talking.
For me, 1 is Tenet.
Number 2 is Tenet for me.
And my number 1, it would probably never change for me for Nolan. Tenet is just awesome.
So for me, it's Inception, Tenet, then Memento, and then The Dark Knight. It's not a Christopher Nolan type movie, but goddamn, my man just did an amazing job, and I gotta give him his flowers. And it's a Christopher Nolan movie that he did that great of a job in acting wise.
And see, I love all his films. So I'm just go Tenet, Inception, then probably Memento.
Number 1 for me is The Prestige.
Hey, that's
I
a good
forgot
one.
all
That's
about
another
the
good one.
fucking
That's another
Prestige.
good one.
I love that movie. We watched that.
I love The Prestige. Then it's
The
this.
Prestige was fucking fantastic.
And then it's this. And then it's Inception. And Tenet together. Actually, I think I like Oppenheimer better. I think Oppenheimer's probably 3 for me. I really loved Oppenheimer, but I'm a sucker for history.
But you
So
know,
I really love that.
Oppenheimer was really
Oppenheimer.
good.
And I bought it. I've only watched it once since I bought it, so it's not like a
Well, you got to sit down for a long time
Right.
to watch that movie.
Yeah,
But
I
even
got
with
it.
Tenet's kind of long too, so it's kind of like, damn, these movies 2 hours plus.
I got it on the Super Box, so I'm able to just favorite it and watch it whenever.
All right, now we
So-
get to your movie.
So initially, I was going to continue the trend of movies that starred all white people, because that's what we've been on for the past couple weeks.
What, Edward Scissorhands?
Come on, man,
No.
I'm talking that's a lovely movie.
I like Edward Scissorhands.
It's a sad movie.
I liked it a lot. But then I was like, no. So then I was like, maybe I can do one that we were just discussing earlier. I was going to do Ocean's 11. I fucking love Ocean's 11.
I love that franchise alone. So
right, there's nothing bad I can say about Ocean's 11. There's nothing bad I can say about Ocean's 13. Ocean's 12, where they make, you know,
go ahead and say it.
Where they make Julia Roberts, it just got a little bit too meta for me, and the storyline meandered, but the music was great. The Gray Fox was great. Like, I loved it, but I didn't love it as much.
Exact same thing me and Shahid said. Ocean's 12, it's too, I don't know, it's too cute. It's too like, nah, it ain't for me.
Yeah,
it's fine, but I like the first one, the third one, and then
but Ocean's 13, when them niggas go down to Mexico and start striking, they go on strike with the other fucking, so that starts slowing them down from being able to make the dice, because they're the ones running the fucking strike. Those two brothers are fucking fantastic to me, but I'm not gonna do the Ocean series. I'm not yet.
What you gonna do, Gremlins?
So then, no, I'm not. I was watching TV and flipped through my movies and realized that I had an absolute classic, Man on Fire.
Oh wow.
And
I haven't seen that in years.
Elle Fanning does one of the greatest acting jobs for a kid that I've ever seen in all my days. So I thought about that. But then thinking about little kids doing tremendous acting jobs above their age group made me think about that little motherfucker from Jerry Maguire. So for the next movie, we're doing Jerry Maguire.
All right, I'll take that off my list. I like it.
Human head weighs, what he say, 8 pounds.
It weighs 8 pounds. Did you know my next door neighbor has a rabbit?
Aren't you supposed to be asleep?
Jerry Maguire hits me in a different way than it hits a lot of people, and I can't wait to discuss it with y'all.
Oh, I just can't wait to discuss Cuba Gooding Jr., but I'm going to save all that.
Actually, the more I watch Cuba Gooding Jr. in that movie, the more I understand why he won the Best Supporting Actor role that year.
Oh, I get that. It's just the choices after. And it was always, I don't know if, I don't want to say he's chasing it. Now that I've gotten older, I realize that certain movies after you get the Oscar are just going to be what they are. They're going to play. It is what it is.
After that, it was the Quan. He was about the Quan. Not the coin, but the Quan. What it is. So the next movie we're going to do is live is Jerry Maguire. This next week, School Ties will be coming up, but it won't be recorded live because we recorded it live last week. So if you missed that, you missed it. Yeah. Brandon's on Twitter at That Cool Black Nerd. Jeff's on Twitter at Jeff vs. the World. Yeah. Thanks for listening. Y'all be good. We're going to holler at you later. Peace.